All right, welcome back to the Redline Raceway. Today is all about the 50s. Look at these amazing 50s cars. We've got Chevy Nomads, we've got 57 Chevys, we've got a 56 Flashsider, a Ford Fairlane, an amazing truck. I mean, the 50s were an amazing time of great style and vehicles. Hot rodding was just getting started, and people would go to sock hops, get a milkshake, and spend time out at the diner. I mean, it was an amazing time. Today we've got the special race between Pinky Tuscadero in the pink 57 Chevy and Arthur Fonzarelli in the yellow 56 Flashsider. Let's get ready to race with race number 1 here at the Redline Raceway. And they're off. Into turn 1 and into turn 2. Pinky leads going into the 180 turn, and now they're going into Carnage Canyon. Oh, Flashsider goes a little sideways. Pinky does a 180 spin, and they go, and Pinky Tuscadero wins race number 1 in the pink 57 Chevy. Let's look at that slow motion as Pinky goes and does a 180, almost like, hey, let me show you how I can win this race. I'm going to win it in reverse. Goes through that last sweeping turn in reverse, does a little sideways drift there, and hits that finish line. Amazing racing by Pinky Tuscadero, beating Arthur Fonzarelli. You know, we haven't heard from Arthur Fonzarelli since he jumped that Shark Tank way back in the 50s, and now he's back in race mode. So here we go in race 2, into turn 1, into turn 2, getting squirrely into the 180 turn as they go into, oh, Pinky rides the rail, they go upside down, they both go upside down in Carnage Canyon. Thankfully, they didn't fall into Carnage Canyon. That's amazing what happened there. Let's take a look at the slow motion replay on that. As they go into Carnage Canyon, Pinky rides the rail, and then they get knocked upside down, and Arthur Fonzarelli and the Flashsider is just going upside down around that curve, almost flying into the rocks, but somehow manages to stay upside down, stay on track, and then his truck gets righted up on its side. I hear that both Pinky and Arthur are great, so let's redo race number 2. As they go into turn 1, into turn 2, going into the 180, and oh, in the Carnage Canyon, everything's good. And they go, oh, as Pinky seems to knock Arthur off the track and goes into a 180 slide to end the race. She does not finish, neither one finishes, so we're gonna have to redo race number 2 again. And let's look at that in slow motion as she seems to, oh, nope, she didn't knock him over, but he did have some forward momentum and maybe hit the corner of her front bumper. Arthur seems to be okay, Pinky's okay, so we're going to race number 2 again. And they're off. And they go into turn 1. Arthur's leading this time as they get squirrely. Oh, in the Carnage Canyon, almost crashing there. And they go into the Mulsanne Straight. Pinky goes sideways, and Arthur hits her, and whoa! Total upside down knockover, and Pinky somehow regains momentum and is able to win the race. The winner of your race today, your 50s race here at the Redline Raceway, is Pinky Tuscadero, beating out Arthur Fonzarelli, also known as the Fonz. Well, looks like he might have to go back to jumping Shark Tanks again to regain his notoriety as the baddest driver around. But apparently he just got beat by somebody named Pinky driving a pink 57 Chevy. Well, that's going to do it for us today at the Redline Raceway. Thanks for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next time at the Redline Raceway.